And welcome back. It's always a good day when the ladies of Least of These are here because they're always bringing in a special recipe. And today we're joined by Michelle Squared, which is very exciting. Both named Michelle. Ladies, good to see you. How are things?
Yeah, good. Great. How are you?
Yes, I'm good as well. Okay, so let's get straight into the recipe. Michelle, what did you bring in? What are we making?
So we've got 4-ingredient fruit oatmeal cookies today, and it's just oats, mashed banana, peanut butter, and some kind of fruit. We had strawberries out this time, and you just put them all together and bake them.
Seems simple enough.
Yeah, so I'm going to start dumping together while you guys talk a little bit about Least of These.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Michelle, tell me, kind of what are the opportunities available for Least of These? Someone's interested in volunteering. What does that look like?
Absolutely. So we have quite a few things coming up right now.
Okay.
We have Night at the Pantry that's going to happen in September.
Yes.
So, we're looking for all kinds of things, sponsorships, volunteers there. Stamp Out Hunger's coming up, so people can put their food donations by their mailbox, but we also have to be at the post offices to collect all of those things as well. And then just every day at the pantry, we need help getting that food out. We have over 32,000 volunteer hours that make things happen to get food to our neighbors in need.
Yeah, so the volunteers really are kind of like the backbone of what you guys do.
Absolutely. We're a very small staff, 5.5, and then everything else happens with volunteers.
5.5, that's incredible. I was like, where does the half come from?
Okay. She's part-time, not because she's
okay, I was like, I don't know, isn't the height thing? I don't want to judge you, but hey, I think that's exciting. Yes, that's incredible.
People picking on her.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be part-time, so she works, 40 hours. The rest of us
there you go.
That,
so, Michelle, tell me, too, a little bit about your job, because other Michelle was just telling me in the break, you got a pretty kind of fun and important job over at the pantry.
Absolutely. So I am the director of operations, which means I get to help source all the food that comes in, and we give out over 2 million pounds of food to our neighbors in need over the course of the year. So it's a great job, and we get to work on those menus together because we're a choice pantry, so people get to choose the items that they want to have put in their grocery cart when they
which
come
is
through.
really what set you guys apart. I really love that piece. Yeah. What does that sourcing look like for you?
So we have a lot of community partners that we work with, but we rely on private donations. So it means a big difference to us to be able to have those funds come in, but we also get some food donated as well.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. All right.
She's the trouble in my life because she's the one who says, hey, listen, next month all we have is this, this, and this. What do you make out of that? And I'm like, oh, my word. Really? Okay.
But expand on that a bit, because it is really cool, the recipes you guys create. You guys are kind of coming up with these in-house based off what you have. So kind of walk me through that process.
So a lot of times that's what we do. We just kind of, she tells me what we can get, and I like go, okay. And, this particular recipe came off of the internet, and if here's a pro tip, okay? Don't ever test out a recipe an hour before you have to go on TV with it. Because this is called cookies, and let me tell you that this is not sweet like a cookie. So I put some sugar on it. If you ever do it at home, add a little sugar if you want it to be sweet. Otherwise, it's more like a breakfast bar.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just go through and we kind of figure out what we have and what we can make out of it. And she'll say, like this particular time, we knew we were getting this fruit, so we were like, hey, let's get that. And if you guys can get a shot of this bowl, this is a very wet batter. It's like super, super wet. And so I was actually kind of like, is this even going to make a cookie? I'm not really sure.
Sit down, Michelle.
But it did. It did make a cookie, and you got it?
Yep.
There we go.
There you go.
And so here's what they look like when they come out. And
look
so
at that. TV magic.
Yeah, little cookies. And I'm just going to put one in here and let Michelle put some ice cream in this for us. And Michelle's a substitute for us today, so we would have not have picked something that had bananas in it if we had known she's coming. She's allergic to bananas. And I usually try to, that's another thing we're very conscious of with our clients, is that there are a lot of people that have
specific allergies. Yeah, it's very important.
And it's really getting more and more prevalent, so we try very hard to make sure that we take that into account.
Yeah, well, and regardless of the bananas, I'm so sorry. This recipe really is so simple. You kind of just mix everything together in a bowl, and then you obviously bake it, and then voila, there you go. So that's incredible.
So one of the suggestions was to make ice cream sandwiches, but I figured you'd want to go through the rest of the day with it on your shirt.
Well,
so
you're looking out for me. Yes, that's
I was
incredible.
thinking of you, Blake.
And I think he's also storing freeze well.
I'm gonna dump some ice cream in there. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. These would be good with yogurt too. So
that's
if you
a great
want to
idea.
do a dessert, if you want it to be more of a breakfast treat and not think of it as a cookie, you could just mix it with yogurt.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Like that.
All right, ladies, I'm going to try this, but while I'm doing that, why don't you tell me how people can get connected with you all?
Sure.
Absolutely. So you can visit us at leastofthesefoodpantry.org, or you can check us out on Facebook. And on our website, you can find all kinds of ways to plug in to volunteer, donate, or advocate for those neighbors that we have here in need.
Yeah, that's incredible. This is delicious, by the way, and super easy to make, as you said. So, all right, Michelle Squared, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it. Go help out Least of These. Have a good weekend, ladies.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.